Panzerblitz rockets are an interesting feature of the F and G-8 Focke-Wulf aircraft series. There are 12 in a loadout, and that would be awesome if you could fire single rockets like you can with the Allied aircraft, but in typical Luftwaffe fashion, you have two choices. Fire all of them at the same time or fire them in pairs, one off each wing. On top of that, there's no convergence. They stay parallel in flight, and the distance between the two is just wide enough to ensure you're only going to hit the tank with one of them, regardless of range. So when firing them at pinpoint targets like tanks, you really only have 6 rockets to aim and 6 rockets completely wasted. It does give you the freedom of a left side or right side rocket aiming point on each shot, which works well for offsets when the tank is beside a tree. Now you can smoke Soviet light tanks all day long with them, but unfortunately they are not that great against the tank types you will normally find in a late war multiplayer setting. M4 Shermans, T-34s, KV-1s, and the self-propelled guns based on those Soviet tank chassis. It is possible to kill these medium and heavy tanks with one rocket, but it's just as likely to take 3 or 4 rockets to get that kill. They just don't pack the punch of the Soviet ROFS-132 or even the ROS-132 rockets. To have a chance of getting a 1 rocket kill on a medium or heavy tank, you have to put the rocket somewhere in this general area. Put it in the wheels, nada. Hit the engine compartment or lower hull off center, you're probably going to need 1 or 2 more rockets to finish the job. I've experimented with shooting from different distances, but to get a rocket into this small area, I finally gravitated to firing from very close range, and my sight picture aiming point at full zoom looks like this to get an accurate hit. Here are a few sight picture clips of 1 rocket kill shots. So that's great, but the bad news is about half the time, even when you put that rocket into this sweet spot area, the tank won't go down, and you have to come back around and get another decent hit to finish the job. And that goes for the KV-1, T-34, and M4 Sherman. So you can see that 12 rockets don't go very far under these circumstances. Don't get me wrong, they're an important element of Focke-Wulf 190 history, and they are a blast to play with, but if you're in multiplayer actually trying to get something accomplished, I recommend just taking one of the bomb loads I suggested in this video last week. The most tanks I've ever been able to kill with the Panzerblitz rockets in a single practice mission is 2 KV-1s and 2 T-34s, and I can top that with 8 SD-70 bombs any day of the week. If you're watching this and you have come up with a foolproof method that actually makes the Panzerblitz rockets more effective, I would love to hear how you're doing it. For a very detailed history on the operational use of air-to-ground rockets on the Focke-Wulf 190, please have a look at this video on the Military Aviation History YouTube channel. It's the best overview I've ever seen on this topic, and the link is provided below. As always, thanks for watching. This is HVB. Peace out.